Okay, guys, I just heard from someone that there is going to be 20 episodes in Death Battle Season 9. So I'm going to be predicting 5 more episodes from the 15 that I had already predicted. So better safe than sorry. So let's get started. According to the Death Battle Twitter, 3 likes and they'll do a lasagna death battle. That must be hinting that they're going to be featuring Garfield in Death Battle. So my pick for Garfield would be Garfield versus Gumball or Garfield versus Felix. But I mainly choose Garfield versus Gumball because Gumball versus SpongeBob has been deconfirmed, and it is most likely that this will happen because of the featuring a lasagna death battle on Twitter. It's difficult to figure out which Asura death battle would be happening in this season, but it would most likely be Asura versus Atrocitus. Opinions aside, this would make a really great 3D fight, and that's exactly what everyone would want in this battle. A 3D fight, since they both have 3D animations. Hulk and Broly are extremely unlikely since they already came into Death Battle and don't exactly need to return. Figuring out who Kratos will be fighting if he were to be coming into Death Battle Season 9 is a bit difficult. But I'm going to be sticking with the ones he was in the Community Death Battle in, being Kratos versus Dante and Kratos versus Guts. Kratos versus Dante is more likely to happen because it was a community death battle, and according to someone on Discord that I had talked to with this about, they have basically confirmed that Kratos will be fighting Dante. And what I'm really hoping for this fight is a 3D fight and for Kratos to be making it out on top of Dante. But if Kratos versus Dante does not happen, I will be using this battle, Kratos versus Guts, as insurance for Kratos winning. It might be a stomp, but it would too make a great 3D fight, and not to mention the fact that it was also a community death battle. For number 4, we're going to be talking about the most controversial death battle that has been ever debated, aside from Goku versus Superman. Giorno Giovanna versus Akira Kurusu. It's bound to be happening at some point, and I would guess that it would be in season 9, but it would also make a great 3D fight, and it would also be ending this hot topic debate once and for all. And for number 5, we have Ant-Man versus Atom. Unlike most Marvel versus DC fights, this is very unique in my opinion, and I actually really like this. Unfortunately, it's going to be a stomp for Atom because, well, now that I think about it, it's more depending on which version do you want to have it. Because it really depends on which versions you're going to be using. And now I'll be putting all my battles in order. Starting with Jonathan versus Tanjiro, Vegeta versus Phoenix Icky, Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna, Star-Lord versus Boba Fett, Ant-Man versus Atom, Lord Draken versus Omazeo, Harley Quinn versus Jinx, Kratos versus Dante, or Kratos versus Guts, Magneto versus Tetsuo, Alex Mercer versus Cole McGrath as the mid-season finale, Garfield versus Gumball, Kyle Rayner versus Simon the Digger, Invader Zim versus Peridot, or Invader Zim versus Voltar, Jack Kamen versus Luther Strode, Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers, Asura versus Atrocitus, Doom Guy versus Master Chief rematch, Giorno versus Joker, Yugi Muto versus Ash Ketchum, and Galactus versus Unicron. If you have any thoughts on who will be fighting who, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in March 2022 for Death Battle.